Let's talk a little bit today about teachers. My fussiness. When I get into something, when I start doing something and I really get into it, I get really into it. I'm a person who doesn't take things to half measures. I'm a man of conviction extremes, and if a teacher to me doesn't feel quite right, I just get uninterested and leave. And for me, for a teacher to really have the conviction, sincerity and philosophy that chimes with me is really, really rare. This has meant that I've been far less willing than others to give myself up to teachers and to open myself to them. This surely has its downside in the sense that I don't form these strong teacher bonds. I haven't had many of them. But on the plus side, it means that because I'm kind of so ruthless in that, so unprepared to accept anything but the best, means that I found my new Alexander technique teacher, Anthony Kingsley. And I have this moment with this man that I'm like, this is the man. He is really the guy. I can't find fault with anything he says, really. I've had my various teachers in the Buddhist world I've come up with. For me, I see Buddhism is all about essentially non-doing. Non-judgment, not trying to make the world any different, but accepting it as it is. It's a practical thing. Yet all the people I've come across in the Buddhist world, there seems to be some element of them which is trying to turn it into a doing. It's difficult to describe, but you can just sniff it a bit. You can sniff it in a bit, and then they make it into a doing. Whereas Anthony, I think he gets Buddhism more than Buddhist teachers. He gets this non-doing thing, and I'm finding that fascinating. I'm just so interested to see how this is going to pan out, because at the moment I'm feeling more open to him than I have done with any other teacher in my life. And I think when I really open up, then that's like, wow, like I can make serious progress there. When you really open up, you can really absorb a teacher. Part of me is wondering whether I'm having the same thing here that I have with girls, whereby, because I'm so fussy, when I find someone who I like, or who I think might have potential, prone to get rather excited, and thereby set myself up for disappointment. Because in some ways, I suppose, excitement, contained in excitement, is disappointment in itself. You can't beat the laws of the game on that one. No, you can't. They're the yin and yang of each other. It's absolutely vital. So I should... well, I can't temper my excitement. It's just exciting. It is what it is. But one might think that with the Alexander technique, the non-doing nature of it would temper the most aggressive forms of my excitements. And so hopefully there might be an inbuilt mechanism there whereby I don't reach that sort of disappointed phase that I've had so often, especially with girls. Well, not disappointed, but that kind of, oh shit, you're worthless kind of, yeah. But having a good teacher is so important. I realised that today. I've been doing an improv comedy course. We had a substitute teacher for one lesson who was really good. I loved her. She really made the whole atmosphere so vibrant and fun. I'm afraid, I hope she doesn't read this, but my general teacher, there's some sort of awkward atmosphere around her. I can't put my finger on it, but I just doesn't chime with me. And I'm like, I just had this thing there where I've got 2 more weeks of this. I'm like, no, I'm not going to
put up with being around an average teacher anymore. There's not room in my life for mediocrity anymore. So cutting that. I'm forecasting with this Alexander technique that a lot of unnecessary stuff is going to start falling away. What could be next on the menu? All right, let's predict. Qigong, this is an interesting one. I enjoy it, and it's nice. It's like a 15-minute break in my day, you know. I'm not blown away by my teacher. I'm blown away by his music. He's really good, but there's a certain doing element to the Qigong that we do. It's posture focused, etc., rather than non-doing focused. Shit, that's true. Yeah, as I say, those words fall out of my mouth now. I'm like, well, shit, what do I do with that? If I could find a good Qigong teacher who really gets the non-doing, that would be cool. That would be cool. The one I do at the moment is rather convenient. In any case. So fussiness, eh? Has its downsides, it has its upsides. I suppose it makes me a more solitary person. Don't let people into my life so easily. But I actually don't feel like I need to or want to. I don't feel lacking in any respect. Again, I'm really interested to see how Alexander technique might change me with regard to people. 'Cause I'm seen as somewhat of an elusive character among my friends. I like to spend lots of time alone. I enjoy it. Alexander technique is very social. It's very touching based. Maybe it will open me up. Let's see. Watch this space. Doodles. Good night.